Back at it once again, party people.
Who?
BP crew.
Who?
Here with another watch along, that is.
Who?
Today we will be doing arguably the best in the Blade trilogy.
I'd argue with you.
Blade 3,
Let's
Triple
argue.
T, Blade Trinity. It's got everybody's favorite. I can't remember the girl's name. God damn it. Seventh Heaven.
Jessica Biel?
Jessica Biel. Ryan Reynolds. I'm Jake.
I'm Nick.
I'm Nick.
I'm also Nick.
I'm Nick.
A lot of Nicks today. Why are we always so Nick rich?
I don't know. We always seem to be Nick heavy like the past week.
Past few. Let's just say we're Nick heavy the past few.
Well,
Nobody and I'm going to say it again real clearly.
oh shit.
The Nick-ers comment. You know, because there's a bunch of Nicks.
What? Nobody liked what?
The Nick-ers, Knickers.
Like the Knickerbockers.
Yeah, like the Knickerbockers, exactly. For all the Nicks.
Well, like Victorian age pants.
All that being said,
To take this audio
Jesus
track
Robert.
to your
Don't
copy.
get your knickers in a twist.
Right? Don't get all your knickers in the twist.
This is gonna get.
There's not. This isn't going to be like Guyver, where we get copyright claim, even though it's an audio commentary track. But whatever.
How does that work?
I'll save that rant for after we start.
We're so canceled.
Yeah, I know.
We started off canceled. With all that being said, to sync this audio track up to your copy of Blade Trinity, simply pause this audio track when prompted. Play your copy of Blade Trinity. At the 16-second mark, when the New Line Cinema logo fades completely to red, restart this audio track, and you will be all synced up.
I'm Nick.
So again, pause this audio track when prompted. Play your copy of Blade Trinity. At the 16-second mark, when the New Line Cinema logo fades to red, restart this audio track, and you will be all good to go. So go ahead and pause. In 3, 2, 1, pause. And we're back.
Whew.
Marvel.
Boom. Biff. Marvel.
It said Marvel first. That's why I said Marvel. Because it was the first thing right on the screen.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Blood.
So I don't know if you remember where the last one ended, but Blade had just won the fight.
Yeah, can you turn mine up a little too?
Oh, now it gets loud.
Only the sound effects.
Mine's fine. Careful when you lean forward, you're bumping the table a little bit.
That would be hilarious.
No. No, it wouldn't.
Looks like a Dead Space mask or something.
Why is she walking so funny?
You gotta wedge up her ass.
Why would he flip off the sun?
You gotta
He's
wedge
a
up his ass.
vampire.
Yeah, but wouldn't you miss the sun?
That's probably why he's so angry.
I mean,
Well-
if I could never see the night,
He could have also been born a vampire, so he could have never seen the sun.
Which they don't really explain very well. Apparently vampire chicks can get pregnant.
I guess.
you know that's actually a thing.
Vampire chicks get pregnant?
No. Those kind of floors and walls where if you take out a single stone, the whole thing will fall. Or maybe that was a thing I saw in another movie.
Jehoshaphat. Wait a minute. It starts with a P. Indiana Jones.
It's actually Jehovah.
What?
You heard me.
If you want to butcher it.
I like how she has this really crappy camping lantern, and they'll have like $100 a pop chem lights.
They're ready for the rave.
Oh, I've got this one with Parker posing.
Oh, I remember this one's Triple H. Her teeth are actually just like that. Have you ever seen that Best in Show?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like Kristen Dunst's natural vampire.
Pretty much. I actually have to get my fangs taken out for the vampire scenes.
Apparently, at first in Harry Potter, they had Hermione in prosthetic teeth. But
like big buck teeth?
Yeah, but after filming the first scene, they decided it wasn't worth it to make her go through it.
He was probably like, it hurts.
I wouldn't be surprised. Or it made her talk funny.
What's happening? Why did it start strobing like
It's because it's her stupid light is doing that.
that? I thought vampires could see in the dark.
Well, only most vampires.
Depends on the vampires.
I guess that's fair.
Ah, I got such poor night vision.
I can see living things. That's it.
Well, I mean, depending on which fiction you use, some vampires are basically just baseline human. They just don't die.
Which is kind of boring. I like
Some vampires are basically just magical gods.
the interview vampires are what I like.
Yeah.
Where
Super
you-
strong and fast with some weird power.
Some of them, they all have like some sort of unique power or something different.
We
other
call
than-
those Twilight vampires.
what, sparkle vampires?
Yeah. Because they all have like one superpower. They're all like fast and strong.
So, my biggest problem with the Twilight vampires is why haven't they taken over the world?
They probably have.
No, so like, with the level of power, speed, and durability that they've displayed both in the books and in the movies, because yes, I have read the books. Without the glaring vulnerability of the sun being instantly lethal to them, there's no reason why they shouldn't have conquered the world and had us all as basically cattle.
Yeah, or just like emperors, generational, like, because they sparkle in the sun and they're super fast and strong and they don't die.
Yeah.
People would worship that like gods for sure.
Yeah, 'cause otherwise, it's the only reason vampires wouldn't have been able to take over is they go to sleep and we drag them out into the sun.
I hate these Buffy vampires. God damn it. They just watched Daredevil. You know what I saw that was really cool?
I wonder when this movie was made.
It was Whistler.
What?
I said it was Whistler.
Late 2000s? 2007 maybe?
Really?
2004.
Oh, okay.
This is the old school Marvel.
Yeah, pretty much. What the fuck? He's there, Morpheus.
Smash.
Nowadays, it would have been for sure because that person would have been on their phone.
Ah, that's true.
Decent odds that their car would have braked for them. It was a new enough car, and that guy looked like enough of an asshole that he'd have an expensive car. And
Is that a Chevy Nova? Or is that a Chevelle?
Are you talking about Blade's car?
Yeah.
I don't remember, but they said what it was in the last one. I don't think it was a Nova. But I don't remember now.
Just a brief detour in oncoming traffic.
How did he get in front of him? Wait a minute.
Because he swerved
Yeah, he
into
went
oncoming
around.
traffic. I don't know.
That bus driver is dedicated. He's like, I'm keeping my route time no matter what.
You don't get to stop until you're done, so.
Maybe he's already behind.
Is he speeding up even though we can't see? Huh. Sounds like they're saving a bit of cash on the soundtrack, huh?
Ow.
I eat people.
For some reason, that's what he's saying. He's concussed.
I like his little safety work boots. That was pretty fun. Like OSHA approved. Yeah, obviously he's not a vampire.
Oh, thanks for the warning.
I've seen those. Cassette tapes. Recorders. That's the thing. It runs off of magnets. Magnetic tapes.
Did that helicopter say ice on it?
I did say ice. We're going to make the assumption it says pole ice, but the pole part was like not there for some reason, and the door was open or something.
That seems kind of like
But it would be funny if ice was there.
That seems kind of like an elaborate ruse to
Now
get him
Blade's
to
a
commit
bad
murder.
And I also like one of the bits of evidence is someone filming from a statuesque part of a roof on the building, so, a block and a half away. As you can see, there's no clear shots of a face here.
That's some guy.
Yeah. As long as he just gets a less stupid haircut, people won't know it's him.
Oh, there's no way.
Yeah, he can't do it.
Oh, that's Blade for sure. Like says Blade. No, a less stupid haircut. Damn it.
Comes back and says Mr. Cool Ice.
On one side, the other side says.
No, they just shaved knot in front of the blade.
Oh, there you go. Not Mr. Cool Eyes. I'm Blade. What do you mean reckless? Yeah, we've all seen Buffy.
Ooh.
It's like a cool. No, 5'8". I'm finding that hard to believe.
Is that what it says?
That's what it said, yeah.
You know he's probably not even 5'8" then.
That's what I'm saying. What are they
Okay.
at? 3-4 inches probably? At least 2. 5'8" in those boots.
Yeah.
Maybe. Those safety boots I was talking about. Didn't she already get attacked? Didn't they
Yeah.
get attacked? Did that just not happen yet? The most interesting part of the movie where they're like, we're going to front load it with all the interesting stuff.
I assume yes, but they beat it.
Whatever that thing was.
She's one of those ugly hot actresses, as far as I'm concerned.
This one?
No.
Her?
Yeah, Missy Pyle. Not Missy Pyle,
Parker.
Posey Parker. Thank you.
Parker Posey.
Marker Posey.
Murmur Rocker? Why is she wearing that little kimono? Is it like a kimono jacket?
Maybe because he's Asian?
All right. Dracula is Asian.
Well,
Sounds kind of Slavic.
Depending where in the Middle East he's from, he's Asian.
Where in the Asia he's from?
What would be Mesopotamia? They were talking about the cradle of civilization.
Maybe if you didn't feed him so many goddamn kids. Why does he have goat pupils?
Where's your one padded shoulder? Huh? You know, vampires used to do shit like this.
I like his jaunty vest.
Yeah.
It's like a piccolo vest.
How does he know English?
Underworld rules. He gets memories from eating people.
You have to establish this from the beginning. You can't just all of a sudden make up new vampire lore.
You see the guy in the background? Is that LeVar Burton?
Yes.
He like looked at the camera. I was like,
I don't
that's
know,
pretty
he's awfully
white.
white to be LeVar Burton.
They darken him up for the Star Trek. And reading Rainbow, oddly.
There he goes right there. Take him down.
You think this guy's going to eventually start a cooking show and then...
You know who I thought he looked like? The joke I wanted to make was he's like one of the bounty hunters from Critters. You know, he's like there's like the one that's like the rock star one or whatever.
Yeah.
It's good to see him getting some work. Bailey Tittle. Just release your dash cam footage.
Ask that one bus driver what he saw.
Motherfucker turned into dust and exploded all my windshield. I wasn't stopping.
Actually, Blade revived him, so...
Only the last time. Is that where that saying comes from?
Makes me want to pick you up and give you a hug.
Like I used to do? I would suspect the subway drummers. Is that guy on a bike? She just pulls out a gun. Blam, 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 blam.
So she's the vampire. They're just rapists.
What happened to the little fake baby that was in her thing earlier?
On her
Like a
chest?
baby head sticking out, yeah. I like these underground outdoor.
Yeah, the wind down in the subways is really strong.
Drips a lot down there too, even though it's underground.
She hides behind a pole. It's like, oh, we lost her.
Give me that bread.
Extreme sports. Woo.
Oh. The fuck?
It's a bold plan.
I used to fuck guys like you in prison.
Yeah. I'm going to put myself in a place of great vulnerability and then fight back.
Oh, right in the ass.
It killed him.
It buffied the shit out of him.
Apparently, they're more allergic to silver than anything else.
What do you get the game?
Rush me.
See, I would have parkoured my way right the fuck out of there.
I'm gonna go get back up.
Fucking Robert and his parkour abilities.
Parkour. Well, that'd probably be his vampire speciality.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
I mean, if you're a vampire, that's something you would probably want to practice the shit out of.
What?
All right. Like a more realistic lightsaber.
$2004, you say? When was the first Assassin's Creed?
That's what I was gonna say. Could I tell you? I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Well, you would open Google.
I can't. You know I don't use Google.
It's just because of the Gulf of America thing.
Well, I mean, that doesn't help. But it's things like that, yes. They like to censor stuff. I can tell because my name and stuff doesn't come up like it should.
2007, I think.
You know what I just saw that was badass? Blade Trilogy. Give that
Trinity.
Assassin's Creed guy that. Huh?
Trinity.
Oh, whatever it's called. Triple T. And we'll give him that Assassin's Creed sword that Jessica Biel has. Werewolves?
Cops.
Have you ever watched Mortal Kombat 2?
Yeah.
He plays Raiden in Mortal Kombat 2.
Who?
The cop. The guy that was on his little thing going, go, go, go.
The black dude?
No. He's the guy in the boat.
I thought, okay, I guess I was kind of looking out of the corner of my eye. I was trying to read at the same time.
Protected.
Ow!
It's probably like salt. Something very non-lethal. Just birdshot. It hurts so bad.
They should do it like G.I. Joe. Whenever you shoot someone, they like pull a parachute and fall over. So you can tell they're injured.
Looks like birdshot.
Owie! Oh, that stings! Ah!
Especially in those outfits. It's probably only a few places it would actually hurt. Another shotgun. Backup shotgun.
Realistically, if you're trying to defend a place like this, you'd have weapons stashed all over the place.
Yeah, but
If you're
shotgun
smart.
just is a slow rate of fire, slow reload.
I also like how the cops didn't just completely unload on these motherfuckers as soon as they heard a gun go off. Because they would.
The least realistic part of this movie. Whistler! There he is.
So many dead cops.
He got out really quick. He beat the explosion. I mean, that's got to... How fast are explosions? They got to at least be the speed of sound.
Depends on the explosion. Some of them are very, very fast.
Go, go, go.
They're not faster than the
You're
speed
a
of
vampire.
sound.
Dive into the water.
Explosions?
Because you can see something go like this and explode and then wait for the sound.
That means it's faster than the speed of sound. Because you see it before you hear the noise.
Huh.
Well, you see the light.
Well, the light's pretty quick. Is he crying?
Well, Wesley's dead.
But I mean, he's quick. We just determined he's at near speed of sound levels.
Well, yeah, he should have just dove in the water.
Or just ran away really fast. Jumped over him all. And then just took him off.
Just dive in the water. Walk across the bottom.
See you seconds.
He's a vampire. He doesn't need to breathe.
Is he a vampire? How did they get him to fall asleep?
You've been tracking a vampire hunter for a long time? That's crazy.
Who's victims?
Humans?
According to AI,
Yeah.
yes. Explosions are faster than the speed of sound.
So, I mean, he's at least that fast.
No, that also wasn't all explosion. That was mostly just burning gas.
I was
Real
thinking-
explosions don't just have expanding fireballs like that. Real explosions tend to just be a puff of smoke, dirt, dust.
And then the shrapnel parts hitting everywhere.
Yeah.
They're faster than sound.
Yes. Well, but usually.
That's a trap.
He's a vampire. You can
He
tell by his freaking
touched
smile.
me.
Yeah. Probably. If he's not a vampire, he's a familiar.
Sure. Wednesday. It's Bush? No, it's Obama? No, it's Bush. It's Bush. How many wars are we currently in?
None, surprisingly.
Is he from Canada?
Who?
Blade?
No. He's not a pussy.
What, you got some? See, all the weird necking and stuff. I don't like it. Why do you make it sound so sexual? Uh-oh.
I killed her.
Who are you? Magistrate? Is it? Is it Canada?
Not necessarily. There's so many areas that, depending on who they were founded by, they use different terms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they're
Like
charter.
Louisiana doesn't have counties, they have parishes.
All right. $5.8 in those boots if you're lucky. He weighs 162 pounds.
I was watching something on some Baltimore cops. In their outfits, they still dress like British police with like
The funny caps. And
funny caps and the design and patterns on their vehicles and stuff. And their
Okay.
outfits.
I like the ones that wear cowboy hats.
All right.
Was he already doped up before this? Is that why he was acting so weird?
Mm-mm. I think he needs his dose.
Oh, okay.
And I think it fucks him up.
I thought it would make him feral or something. For some reason. Just seeing Triple H with around normal people. Look at how big his head is. Jesus Christ. All that HGH, huh? All right, fuck him up.
You know, there's still cameras.
Is that his name?
Mm-hmm. Apparently, the same guy who wrote Blade, or invented Blade, invented this character as well.
Okay. See, they were quick to run away. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh, does he have an erection?
You heard what the psychologist was saying
Mm.
about how it makes him sexually aroused or whatever.
Oh, that's like a well-known thing with Blade. Oh,
Who are you?
It'd be great to get like silver teeth installed and turn it around into vampires and just be like, and just bite them. Oh, except for the ash in the mouth.
Ah!
I'll neck with you! Wouldn't he become a
Except
vampire?
there's cameras.
Only everywhere.
Yeah.
The cop came from behind him. I mean, he was like following him.
They came from behind. Know what I mean?
This time I think I actually might.
Wow. Okay, so Ryan Reynolds has been this character in a Marvel movie.
Yes.
He's been a shitty version of Deadpool.
And also a Marvel movie?
Marvel character.
Is that like Fox or something?
Well, I'm talking about in Wolverine. That was
Yeah,
Fox.
right? That's Fox, right?
No.
That's a Marvel movie.
Wolverine Origins.
Yeah, the one where he plays Deadpool or whatever.
Well, it's X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
The bad version of Deadpool. And then he played the good version of Deadpool.
I don't really like, I guess, the good version of Deadpool, especially in the last one. I watched that Wolverine one. We did a watch along for it.
You didn't like it?
It was alright. It was exactly what I thought it was going to be. There was definitely some funny moments and stuff, but, you know, it's mostly hype. I'm not into all the gratuitous cursing and such.
You liked all the ass shots.
There was some good stuff. I'm not going to lie. Hugh Jackman was rocking it too. I feel like I've been in love with that man for a long time. Like my whole life. I always considered myself quite the Hugh Jackman type. Because you can hide from light like that? Oh, and I guess that they dive around the corner? Because light doesn't go around corners.
At one point, they needed her to shoot an arrow at the camera for a shot. So there's a tiny little hole in front of the camera, but the rest of it and the actors, or the crew, were behind like an arrow-proof bit of glass. She got so good at bow and arrow that she shot an arrow through the tiny hole and damaged or destroyed a $300,000 camera.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
Superhero landing.
See, he went back for his sword, right? You telling me he couldn't have just ran away the first time? Blah, 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 blah.
The indestructible Bronco.
Is that what that is?
I no.
Old Scout or something? I don't even know.
Rambler?
It's huge.
See how slow he's running?
I think the real Triple H could run faster than that.
What'd you shoot him with? Why didn't he ash?
A regular arrow?
Who's Whistler?
Yeah, that looks like
Old Suburban, maybe?
no, the thing from
You're like,
Tim the
what are
Toolman Taylor had one.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Home Improvement?
Yeah.
Is that really the name of the show? I'm surprised I remember that.
It is.
I bet I could have seen a handful of episodes my entire life. Alright, that got a chuckle out of me. I'm not really gay. The blind one? How does that work? Why is there a kid here? I don't trust that guy.
$1979 Jeep Wagoneer.
Wagon, yeah, that's like the Jeep version of the Suburban.
I guess. It's like a wagon.
Who?
She's Whistler's daughter.
Who's Whistler?
Right. Is that why he had a wedding ring in this one? I don't trust him either. No. Is that enough? Why did a wooden table do that?
Why did he have that in his eye for so long?
No. Look at how baggy his pants are.
It was a simpler time.
What is that? Is that a little tiny CD? So does that mean he was a vampire?
Yeah.
So wait, you can cure being a vampire, and they're still going around killing all of these vampires.
Those are bad vampires. It does actually sound like a joke.
From a piece of his armor, they figured out that's what he looks like. How's that work?
And it was like a little spike on the end of his gauntlet or whatever. You get a whole Saruman outfit out of that. He's a daywalker. Why are they always hanging out in Kool-Aid?
Oh yeah, look at him.
His goat eyes. I don't know about this director. I'm just going to say it. This whole thing's kind of throwing me. The fuck?
Sounds like Jake's music.
This whole thing sounds like free music. This is like, you know how I was screwing around with that music thing the other day just for fun? This is like the song. You pick funky beat, and then you slow it down, and then you add some weird noises, and then boom, you have this song.
Do you want house music? Because that's how you get house
That's
music.
how you get... This is more of a industrial bass. But yeah. We love vampires. You can tell because I'm white with dreads. What is that? He's just like a hooker? What's that thing in the window? Is he eating Count Chocula? That's pretty vampire. Vampire condoms.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
they've commercialized the shit out of you, man.
Weirdly aggressive salesman.
Usually works.
I wouldn't expect it from a guy like him.
Yeah, somebody in so much makeup and hooker clothes. I'm a vampire.
Oh, I got a huge erection right now.
You know, I never noticed before, but I want to go back now and see.
Well, I thought you were noticing Robert's direction.
I never checked. Oh shit! Really upping your game, huh? How could
Who's
you?
that?
What are you gonna say?
Is that the gal from Slums of Beverly Hills?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh.
I've never heard of it.
Big foam titties.
All right, foam titties. I was gonna say, make a joke about how's a blind person gonna show you something? How would she fucking know? Computer me up some visual representation of this crap I'm talking about.
That's
That's perfect. Yeah, right. Why does it have so many teeth? Oh. What? So he's been playing this character for 20 years, huh? There's no way that was fitting in there. All right.
That's a lever action rifle.
With some, like a grenade launcher or something? With a couple of underslung grenade launchers?
I mean, the Army hasn't used lever action in 150 years.
They're hard to reload too. It's a slow rate of fire, hard to reload. What's the Klingon thing called?
Wait, what?
The Worf's blade.
Jarjuk. I don't know.
It's a batleth.
The Batleth?
No.
See, a Batleth here, because he gives a class on it, right?
No.
This pointy stick. The pointy part. Wait, what? Did he get bit by a snake? Is that supposed to be like a joke?
Thanks, guy. We'll never see again.
I couldn't see what the plate said.
Sounds awfully distracting.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to like sneak around and do shit, right? A bunch of made up songs. What was that?
Does she at least have good taste in music? Never mind.
Whatever the kids are listening to. What's montage?
Why are they beating up all these Hebrew people?
It's the Hebrew people aren't allowed to get tattoos.
I thought that's what that is. Isn't it Hebrew? That's tattooed on them?
Would that be hilarious? No entry to heaven or something on their foot. You know, because that's all it takes.
It's just someone outside.
What the hell kind of phone is that? Hello? He said he's killed 1,200 of these people. Pre whatever this little rampage he just went on. That's a lot of people. Yeah, but they're all bad.
Did you find him?
Are they just walking around like that?
It's a good thing the cops are no longer looking for him.
You can't go in there with all those guns and stuff.
Aren't they in New York?
Those didn't look like no New York plates. I'm still thinking Canada. I don't know why. For some reason, Canada. Is that even a real gun?
It's the one that shoots all the light, the light,
The light
UV
missiles?
explosive rounds.
Was that like the waiter? What the fuck? Oh, they're scientists?
I like that guy's train of thought. He walks out there and he sees 3 people and he goes after the girl.
Yeah, I was thinking I would totally be that guy. Okay, so he has snake bones, so that means he can just shapeshift. Ow!
Doesn't even look for jumping.
He's pretty quick.
Why is he running?
I don't know. That's kind of what I was wondering. It would have been really funny if he just ran around the corner, and then when Blade came after him, he was just right there, clothesline his ass. Wow. It does seem strange, and it really seems like he's running hard, too.
Yeah, and needlessly.
He's new. He doesn't know how doors work. There weren't doors like this when he was around.
I think going through it was quicker than opening it.
I also thought that was him, like the bad guy barking before it showed the dog. Because he's making funny noises while he's jumping around. Why is he barking?
It's like this sense made more sense in Point Break because they weren't vampires.
He's like the king of vampires. He should have just be fighting Blade at this point. Not running from him. Did you see a crazy guy with a baby? He's really making some good speed on those stairs.
See, this is why you would practice parkour if you're a vampire. Based on from how high up they could just jump straight down, they should be able to go straight up the middle of that thing, like 3 floors at a time.
And they should definitely have a blade. He should definitely have a little sticker. And a gun. Do you think he wrote the book? Is that the implication? Huh. Do you think he read it after the fact? He's been awake for 6 months or whatever. So he's just been reading all the vampire stuff. I read the first Twilight book. It was
I don't know. Imagine if you came back and there was books written about you. You'd be like, huh, I'm going to check this out.
Yeah, movies. I'd probably be more into movies. Because that would be like magic. How are there people in the box?
I mean, if you came back 4,000 years from now.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
I mean, it couldn't be that much for
So
one.
like, I'm going to have sex with my hologram.
Oh, that'd be great. Take me to some sort of sexagram. I want to do all kinds of freaky shit. Make like 50 of me. Yes.
You should just leave the baby there.
I was thinking, how's he going to get it back? He's like buildings away at this point. Ugly ass kid. Just leaves it on the roof. He just fill his whole chest cavity with fucking expanding foam. I can't breathe. My heart's not beating right.
It's not even like medical expanding foam. She's just like, I got an idea. Thanks, Jessica Biel.
Can't just slap a patch on there. Boom.
Oh, it's fan service.
This is what we're here for.
It's,
Oh, it's rated R too. So it's gonna
no,
be
that's
extra,
Ryan Reynolds.
It's gonna be extra bloody.
That's Ryan Reynolds. Calm down.
No,
Oh, okay.
she's just really hairy because this is back in the day. Even though I think it's probably post 2000. I think I saw some bush. Nope. Looks like a pretty nice shower though.
Pretty luxurious, yeah.
I like how open it is.
She should have requested a comically giant merkin.
Do you think Ryan Reynolds' facial hair just grows in all douchey like that?
No. I don't even think he could grow a beard like that. That's probably fake. What the fuck? I eat people, bitch. Get out of here. I'm addicted.
Never will be as long as people like you exist.
How do you know what it is? It sounds like what Triple H has been juicing on. So I thought of a good one. Snake shot, but with silver.
Why not just
Tiny
bird
little
shot?
pellets.
Like,
Because you could you could get like like a pistol caliber, and you could fucking really load that shit up. You know, a little Uzi or something, or one of those types of guns.
Have you ever seen how they make silver shot?
No.
So in the silver purification process,
Okay.
they'll sit there and they get the molten silver and they'll pour it into water, and they do it from however high up, but you end up with these little tiny pellets of silver.
Okay.
That would be fun to use.
Damn, you slapped the hell out of that bitch. So he's gonna have his little hand scanner or whatever. Boop. All right, put your penis in it.
see,
Illuminate.
this isn't how I would hunt vampires. If I were going to use a biological weapon to hunt vampires, the way I would do it is I would basically engineer a virus to infect humans with that would
You're
make
like-
the vampires die when they tried to bite you.
So I'm going to inject all these people with the thing that makes the mosquitoes sterile.
Just add it to a vaccine somewhere.
All right.
It's called farming. Or maybe ranching in this case.
This is actually kind of what I think we
this-
should do with inmates now.
I thought you were going to say hobos.
It just depends on where you want to make it legal. I don't know if you want to make homelessness illegal.
Nope.
Sounds pretty fucked up, but you know, if you were so inclined.
That's most of them are homeless.
These crazy people should be institutionalized, not made into food. Even though, you know, you test drugs and stuff on them, it's fine.
You were serving them before he came back.
All right.
He just killed that guy.
Yeah, he did. Shot him right in the back.
He really hates familiars.
Okay.
She was a cute familiar.
So how many non-familiars or whatever did he just kill? Really
How
up in the
many
body
people
count.
were in there?
A warehouse full of people.
And then she just turns it back on.
Oh, thank God he left. Why do they have the blind woman watching the monitors?
Yeah, that's kind of.
Okay, if he's got thousands of little bones like a snake or whatever, how did he grow his hair out like that?
His hair has tiny little bones.
You had just have to show it, otherwise people wouldn't know. Why were his pupils like that?
Keeping children at your vampire hunting location might not be the best.
Yeah, that's what I kind of thought when they first showed it, right? I was like, you know, fucking kid around? That seems dangerous.
She's not even using that like you're supposed to.
Well, she's not a very good actor. Let's just put it that way. It smells like blood in here.
How is she so bad at this?
smell like all the feces from the bodies that have expelled
And all the
their waste
iron
or whatever.
lingering in the air.
Smells awfully bloody. Blam, 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 blam. Blam, 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 blam. Why even have a gun if you're not going to shoot? I'm blind. It was him the whole time? Not enough. He should have made her a vampire, and then when she got her sight back, killed her.
No, no, stay.
I think it's clear. Rawr. Lots of little bones, like a snake.
Is that how snakes even work?
No, I don't think so. I think they do have a lot of little bones, though.
Because they're all vertebrate.
Vertebrates.
Yeah?
Vertebrates. Why is everybody always building their vampire headquarters on the docks or whatever? You gotta have it right on the water. See, I don't even know about this. 6-shot, the police gun, 38 special, right? 4-inch barrel, something like that, like literally a cop gun. But, you know, slow reload, slow rate of fire. Bar.
Yeah, if you're going to have a wheel gun, you should probably either have a quick loader or different cylinders.
I'm thinking probably more like the police do. And you just get a Glock that has like 22 rounds of 9 or something in it.
You don't want to pick up shells.
Well, it depends on what you're doing. You just load them with gloves on. The best part is, you know, 9's pretty ambiguous or whatever. You can get it anywhere and there's so much of it. Whistler was here.
Well, apparently she's Abigail Whistler.
Oh, shit.
Whistler was the last name.
I got your baby.
Writing on plastic like that must have been kind of difficult. Did he bring a paintbrush? I like how they stick her in that goofy vest so you can't really see much of her nice ass body. It's like, what's the point?
Well, they keep having her stomach out a little bit.
Yeah.
That 90s inch or so.
I prefer the late 2000s too haircut. Low riders. Forget who. Oh, Jessica Alba. There's one where you could literally just see the fucking pubes sticking out.
All right.
Her
It
pants
was
were
a
so
simpler
low.
time.
Yeah.
They were into it back then.
Who wasn't? Avenger!
I'm
Is she alive?
And now I'm deaf. She's yelling in her ear.
Because she's so blind. I'm telling you, make her a vampire. And when her eyesight comes back, kill her. That's T-virus for sure.
I didn't know that was a Pomeranian. He's good at dog names or types.
It's probably just a funny one.
It looks like a big old ball of fluff. Gotta say that.
It looks like a chihuahua, like a fluffy chihuahua. Kick me in the face. Hannibal King.
I'd let her step on me.
I don't know, maybe not those heels.
Oh, I definitely in those heels.
That seems pretty 90s too, that dress.
Right?
This could be like a Peter's joke. I should have said fart joke.
Parker Posey's hair is ridiculous.
It is. It looks like a fish or something.
That one spot. Yeah.
It's open wounds. Oh, he's going to give him the little girl. So this is just vampires. They're just so bored. They just like to fuck with people.
I guess.
This is the only joy I get out of life.
I still can't believe she actually learned how to use a bow and arrow.
Method actor. Yeah, have you seen that one where she's a slut in college? You don't want to know what she did to get ready for that.
Are you talking about Rules of Attraction?
I have no idea. I've only seen gifs of it.
It's Rules of Attraction.
Is that the college one?
That is the college one.
All
That's
right.
actually supposed to be. Remember Jason? You know who Jason Bateman is?
Jason Bateman from Arrested Development?
God damn it! No.
Is that
From
Michael Bateman?
American Psycho.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with the.
So-
I've seen the memes for that.
His little brother in the movie universe is in that movie, Rules of Attraction, and he's still crazy, or as crazy as his brother is.
Okay.
But yeah,
So it's like the same cinematic universe as American Psycho?
mm-hmm.
Okay, that's odd.
They're brothers.
That's funny. And you sure he just doesn't say that or something?
What?
I don't know.
No. Why?
Because some weird men idolize that character from American Psycho. Like they get the wrong takeaway from it. And they're like, oh, that's what I want to be.
The takeaway is he's a psychopath, not a sociopath.
Okay.
That's the takeaway. And you don't know if at the end of it he's really crazy or not.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's crazy.
I mean, if all of that stuff actually happened,
Oh.
or if he's just fucking nuts.
Like I said, I've seen the memes.
Yay.
What do you mean? Just like splash some blood on it? I couldn't see the readout on the screen.
How would you?
Get some of his blood?
Blade, smell this.
Splash some of his blood.
Oh,
on
it smells like a fart. Yeah, I farted. Here, let me inject you with this.
Do you think he would eat a lot of garlic? Just constantly garlic in every meal and like coming out your pores? Neck on this, you son of a bitch. Who's this guy? Is this like the blind girl's husband? Baby daddy.
It's from another one of their, like, what were they, Night Stalker cells?
I didn't realize they were serious. Close enough. Uh-oh. Only me goat eyes.
She's like, I'm listening. No, I'm ugly right now. I might get pretty later.
Yeah, child's probably not the way to go. You gotta at least be mid-20s? Like a rough mid-20s?
I want to be like mid to late 20s.
What do you say when a 9-year-old tells you their friends are going to come kill it?
Probably, you know, I've realized this about young kids. They're really hard to argue with. Because it's like they have their own thing.
You just put 5 across your eye. Should be alright.
Right? I'm so much bigger and stronger than you. Doesn't
Hey,
matter what
you're
you
stupid.
say. Right? You're dumb. Because you're small and weak. I don't know about this music, though. Was it me, or did those ones look kind of like butt plugs?
Directly a thing with butt plugs. It's a funny way to shoot him and kill him.
You're not going to like this one.
She looks like Deadpool. Is that the outfits that she chose?
Maybe it's just the gloves.
Here comes a scene where you can see her arms.
There's no way.
No, her and Ryan Reynolds both got in good shape. Oh, maybe not now. It's when she takes the jacket off later.
It
Jacket
does look a
off.
lot like
Jacket
Deadpool's
off.
outfit, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Jake's music.
There's some people riding around on motorcycles carrying weapons. They're not obeying, laws regarding traffic or anything. Yeah, just let them go.
They obviously have pistols and shotguns. I think one of them had a bow.
I mean, depending on where you're at, that's generally legal.
I'm going to say, I don't care where you are,
Like-
that's probable cause.
In the U.S., open carry is open carry for places that have open carry.
Then where is it? Where's your backup time?
Up my butt.
I'm smoking, so... Well, that'd be cool. That'd probably one to be the coolest parts about being a vampire and stuff. You could just constantly smoke.
Never try and predict the dramatic arrival.
It seems like this room or whatever would be like an interior room.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Why are you interrogating someone in a room with a window?
Oh, we gotta get out of here soon. The sun's about to rise.
So that silver did
Why,
nothing.
someone with a camera looking in.
It did nothing.
Why would you have windows in a room you're interrogating someone in?
That silver did nothing.
It made them uncomfortable.
You
Oh
did
man,
well.
this is mildly
Are they already healed from it?
irritating.
Maybe there's some sort of lasting effect.
Well, I guess it would be a heavy metal and it could eventually poison you.
You have to find years. Your skin turns blue.
So,
You got Alzheimer's.
are these people he's kicking the shit out of, or are these vampires?
These are got to be people, right? These are the familiars. Otherwise, they'd be exploding.
Jake's music.
Well, he's not actually killing them, even if they were. He's kicking the crap out of them.
I used one of my silver bullets for that.
Alright, she's got nice arms.
She's got a nice figure.
She's got a nice everything.
Except choice of music.
She works for that.
That
took
shitty
effort.
music?
No, the arms.
Hey, she matrixed!
Oh, she did Matrix.
She threw a book at a guy. What the fuck? Is it a magazine? What is happening? What is this that they're fighting in? See, that guy was a vampire.
I don't remember seeing it, but at one point there was supposed to be like a floating barge.
It's like offices on a barge?
No, this isn't it, I don't think.
Oh.
But it was it was a former McDonald's location that they built on a barge for some reason. They thought it'd be enough to get people in. Like, oh, let's go eat McDonald's on a floating boat.
The boat McDonald's.
I'm on a boat.
It's probably just land's so expensive. It's just cheaper to rent a boat. You have any idea what size boat we could get for that kind of money?
It was like for the 86 World Fair. And yeah, they didn't want to build a new McDonald's on set or on site because it would be very expensive. Or something like that.
That sounds about right.
Wow! I was just trying to get away.
Butt plug, butt plug. Is it racist that she came up against the only one that knows karate?
When he was Asian?
Oh, is that the racist part?
I mean, honestly, the kicks look more like Taekwondo.
Is that like South Asian? Like Filipino or something? Is that like a very specific kind of racist?
Korean, maybe?
Alright, that sounds like it.
I honestly can't remember. They like kicks. They're good at their kicks. And if their kicks land, it goes really badly for you.
I mean, that's pretty scary by itself.
Yeah.
Shoot him in the face.
Shouldn't have ran.
There you go, lock yourself in a room. Okay, well, that's my idea. Why does this boat have such shitty doors?
Aww.
Is that making predator noises?
So it's a tower? These are some weirdly shaped floors. Oh.
Back in the cage.
So that makes interrogating him in a room with windows to the outside even worse because, like, those are windows on the side of the room as well. That means some jackass with like a telescope could see what you're doing and report you.
Some guy just across the way.
Yeah.
See him sipping on coffee. Like, what do they do to that guy? What is that? Gets on his phone, zoom in times 50. Oh my god, they're beating the shit out of him.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got such a nice phone. Click. Facebook Live. Boop.
Ready to die. I was born ready.
Give me a sword. Uh-oh. Jacket's coming off. Is he wearing red? No. You remember when he was laughing at Ryan Reynolds earlier for his bulletproof vest? And he said, what is that, tactical?
Man, he's so slow.
Yeah, you talking about Triple H?
Yeah.
He's a professional fighter.
No, he's a professional bodybuilder and actor.
That fights. Yeah, he's saying, What do you say? I don't even want to say it.
It's real to me, damn it.
It's real.
I doubt he would go very well if he like got in the octagon with anyone near his weight that knows what they're doing.
There's some crossover. Randy Couture,
Yeah,
Brock
Some.
Lesnar.
Not much.
Not much. Those are the only two examples I got. Really grinding your elbow into my nuts.
Ooh. I mean, that's a good call, but he should lose a grapple to a vampire every single time.
Yeah, for sure. Just throw him against the wall again, like with one hand. Oh shit, did he just cock his arm? Did he just reload his arm?
Not as cool as cocking a fist, but what can you do?
On broken glass, was he Mankind? I liked how the other guy was hiding behind the first film. Did you see that?
It's very second wave.
Right. Did he get body slammed so hard his gun fell out and all the bullets fell out of his gun?
So smash a UV round against a silver tooth.
It can't be silver. It's got to be stainless steel or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently that's enough. It's full of light.
It's probably like titanium, I think.
When you get a hole in it, all the light leaks out.
Well, I think it's when you get a hole in it, the chemical in it reacts.
Did it look like his glasses were animated on?
A little bit. It definitely looks fucking weird.
Something was not right about that. It looked like they edited him on after the fact or something.
Yeah, did you not know? This is the one where he was like basically refusing to participate.
I had no idea.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes had wanted nothing to do with this movie.
So he's probably just deadpan the whole time. So they can't even get him to act, so they just animate fucking sunglasses on him. He's cool.
There's probably another shot where he wasn't wearing the sunglasses. They were different pairs, so they had to animate them.
Ew.
He is perfect.
Ow.
He's really taking a beating, huh? Just one
Like
after another.
everybody he's encountering.
What it would be like fighting vampires.
Except they wouldn't bother to beat you up. They would just slaughter you.
Yeah. Maybe. They're just toying with him. What is she doing?
Taking her sweet ass time.
Right?
She's hanging out.
Well, this is as close as I can get. Faster than sound. So they put the virus bomb or whatever on an arrow, and this is supposed to the whole vampire race all over Earth on this arrow. Was it like getting to the water supply?
I'm assuming it would have to be airborne.
But I mean, it would be so diluted. Well, thanks for visually showing us. Again, because didn't they already show this? Wasn't that like part of the blind woman's what have you? Her little visual presentation?
And the virus destroys all
Every
red
vampire
blood
in the
cells.
whole world.
Huh?
Every vampire in the whole world.
No, I was going to say all red blood cells in the world.
Just all of them.
Mm-hmm.
See, they're in the air.
Give it up, baby, give it up.
No, 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 no.
Seems pretty poorly animated. I'm going to go ahead and say this was my favorite one. I don't even have to see the rest of the ending to know.
I'd still hit it.
Right up her skirt. Ow! Son of a bitch. It really hurt.
Doesn't he look like a what's the guy's name? From The Office? The boss from The Office?
There's Steve Carell.
Steve Carell. He looks like a really buff Steve Carell. Like Steve Carell's older, cooler brother that worked out.
No,
So where was the parting gift?
I think that was the gift. Just telling him that the hunger always wins. He should eat him.
So this virus doesn't actually like burn up the bodies. It's only when the sun comes out do the bodies burn up. It just kills them so it can keep growing and spreading, I guess.
So that's weird. So even dead vampires poof away in the sun?
Apparently.
Well, yeah, the UV rays they're sensitive to the UV rays.
Obviously, even when they're dead.
Sure.
Go, 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 go.
Weakest villain of the three movies, I kind of feel.
Dracula?
Yeah.
Not a lot of backstory to it, huh? A lot of broken glass.
This building's surprisingly dangerous.
So that's the building that the vampires were in, the big glass one?
That seems kind
Apparently.
of dumb, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It really does, actually. Seems really dumb.
And now he wakes up.
Well, okay. That was nice. He's got a lot of little loads, like a snake.
Mm-hmm. Apparently that controls pigmentation as well. Somehow that's done by the bones.
They could just say glamour or something. He physically has to change. I guess that's kind of funny.
Well, they're trying to.
Oh, I thought he had a.
They're trying to make
ponytail.
things less magical, I guess. Less supernatural, metaphysical.
So this one apparently has an after credit scene.
Okay.
Oh, really?
What was the last one we watched it with all the after credit scenes? That was so surprising.
Hellboy,
Hellboy, that remake.
the remake.
Best by far.
Huh?
I said best by far.
Soundtrack?
The soundtrack, the actors, Wesley Snipes' participation, villain, the best by far.
Definitely had the best looking people out of all of them.
You didn't like Whistler?
So, the first one had a better story. This one was like better done, I guess.
This one probably they spent the most money on.
Yeah.
The first one, obviously by far, was much better. And I think it's just because, I don't know, that was like the perfect intersection of hokey and
I liked Parker Posey in this,
she's pretty hot, right?
and Jessica Biel.
She's pretty hot too. I don't think I've ever seen her not hot. I didn't like Blade. I didn't like the bad guy. I didn't like the Ryan Reynolds character. Whistler really seemed like he was phoning it in too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pissed. He wanted a bigger paycheck and a bigger role. He thought that Blade should only have one teammate, and it should be him.
Yeah, which was probably correct. But they wanted to bring in the hip young kids. You got to get the kids. Don't forget the kids. Give him Ryan Reynolds without a shirt. And Jessica Biel with buff arms.
Come on.
Yeah, put Triple H in it. He's huge.
Yeah.
I will never watch any of these movies again.
Thumbs down, huh?
Yeah, to the series.
The whole series?
Whole series.
Just like that? Never again? Not even the first one?
No.
Not even if you were drinking?
That depends. If I was with you guys watching it, maybe. But
Rewatch along.
What about if they make a fourth one?
Oh, I would
I'd watch a fourth
for sure.
one.
Aren't they supposed to remake it? I thought they were remaking it, and they were putting that piano player in it.
Oh?
I don't know his name. He plays the piano in that one movie with Vito Morganson.
Oh, Adrian Brody.
No,
Not the pianist. That's not the movie you're
not
thinking
the
of.
pianist.
The guy walks into a bar,
Okay.
pulls out a tiny grand piano and a 10-inch pianist.
Pianist.
No, pianist.
Pianist. Pianist.
It's a joke. You wouldn't understand it.
Obviously, I don't get it. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
That one was actually really boring.
Yeah.
Even
Predictable.
the
Surprisingly.
directing couldn't save it.
Surprisingly,
Some good lamp operators, though. I really want to know what a best boy does.
He's the best boy.
There's just so many best boys.
Isn't that the electrician?
There's a bunch of them. They just showed like a dozen different best boys.
Bunch of foremen.
A lot of foremans. Some standby painters just in case.
One sculptor.
Back.
Just laborers.
No iron workers.
What are you doing? What are you doing here? We need some smelting. We got fucking smelt.
Yeah.
Running a foundry.
Assistant to Mr. Snipes. Trevor Underwood.
That sounds like a fake name.
This sounds like the music you listen to, Jake.
Like fake rap.
No,
It's like AI generated rap.
No, this is before AI generated music. This is some like amateur, never been heard before, trying to get his break. Not great.
Yeah,
Willing to do
that's
it for
exactly who you get to do your entire fucking soundtrack. Maybe $3,000, and you got to do the whole movie and the closing credits.
And I can just play stupid words as my music?
Yeah, are they all vampire themed?
This is like Wesley Snipes' like cousin or something. How great would that be? It's like, I know someone who do the music real well.
Yeah, that's my stepson. I need to get him out of the house.
His mom tells him he's a loser, and I agree. But
Hey, there's a Whitaker.
He can make music. I didn't say good music.
You did not say good music. I think that's fair.
But he can make music.
Which
I'm
in
mad
and
on
of
that.
itself is a talent. As someone who makes music, I can tell you, it's a hell of a talent.
Miniatures? What miniatures did they use? Did they blow anything up?
The glasses, when they animated the glasses on him, it was easier just to get like a little puppet and and superimpose that over him. The glasses look funny. You're not looking at the face; it's just like a
Visualization.
muppet.
Is it plastic? Like a little, it's a little like 6-inch figure of Blade, like, you know, the big Todd McFarlane
Yeah, okay.
miniatures.
I was thinking more like Team America, but all right, more
No.
Robot Chicken.
I'm thinking that they just straight up.
It's just Okay, holding it, shaking it back and forth. Frank.
Man, they really knew how to hide this secret scene in here, didn't they?
I think you just got rickrolled, my friend.
No, I think Robert just wants us to pay attention to this stupid soundtrack for some reason.
it's great.
Because he's a jerk.
There is another Best Boy. Is this like a second set of credits?
Well, it sounds like it's really long, doesn't it?
Music contractors, score.
Did they make a music video?
Thirsty.
Robert
Oldie
Diggs,
B.
Keith Robinson.
By the RZA, huh? Oh shit! Where was all this RZA music?
Velvet
earlier?
Underground. There's a lot of music in here that I don't remember hearing. Crystal Method.
Look at that hard wax. What the kind of fucking song is that? A color timer. I can do that.
I think Robert was messing with us.
Right?
There's no after credit scenes. Fuck you guys.
Rick roll.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
If the U.S. government can still rickroll people, so can I.
But the Humane Society. Oh, because there were dogs in it.
To make sure they didn't actually punt the Pomeranian.
It really looked like somebody grabbed that dog and slid it down the floor. You know? Oh, wait. Here we go. Show what kind of car it is.
Challenger.
Herschel. That technically counts. Blade 4.
Thanks, I got you guys.
Christ.